Hey there, we're beginning this practice lying in a supine position with our knees bent and our palms at the center of our chest and on our navel. We'll keep our eyes shut and take a few moments to center ourselves, noticing the breath first in the chest area and in the belly. We want to make sure both the chest and the belly are moving in response to every inhalation and every exhalation. And we're trying to let go of any tension that we can feel either in our chest bone or in our abdominal muscles. And then let's let go of our palms, extend our arms out in line with the shoulders, and bring our knees in towards the chest. We're going to now drop both knees to the left side and turn our head over to look at our right fingertips. Here we're going to be doing a dynamic twist. So we're going to take our right arm up and overhead till the right palm meets the left, and we inhale to open up again. We're doing this a total of 4 times on this side. Exhaling to let the right fingertips meet the left, and inhaling to open that right arm up again. Let's try to keep our gaze locked on those fingertips, so our neck is also moving along with the arm. And when we're done with 4 repetitions on this side, let's bring our knees back to center. Our feet are still off the mat, and then drop the knees back down, but this time to the right side, and we'll turn our gaze over to the left. This time we'll use our left arm to make a big wide semicircle in the space above us. Inhaling to open up, and exhaling to close the left palm towards the right. Once again, we're following our fingertips with our gaze and trying to coordinate breath with movement as we relax the chest area, the rib cage, and the side of our trunk. When we're done with our 4 repetitions here, let's bring our knees back to center just for a moment, and then use the support of our palms to push ourselves up into a comfortable seated position. From here, we're going to do a few repetitions of our cat and cow, but while sitting here, we're going to maintain our focus on the sternum, the chest bone, and keep both palms face down on our knees. We'll inhale to lift the chest up, and exhale to push it back and curl in. As we inhale, we pull the chest bone forward again, lifting the gaze so that we're looking up at the ceiling. And as we exhale, we curl in, turning our gaze towards the navel. Once again, we do 4 full repetitions of this, working through our spinal extension and flexion. And then finding our way to a neutral spine so that we can go into our lateral flexion, our lateral stretches. We're keeping the right palm in line with the right hip, sliding it out, and bringing that right elbow down towards the mat. As we extend the left arm, either up and overhead towards the ceiling or alongside the left ear. We're going to stay here for 4 full breaths, making sure we're opening that chest up and looking up towards the ceiling if that's comfortable. With the next inhalation, let's press down into that right palm, come back to center, and repeat this on the left side. So this time we slide the left palm out in line with the left hip, drop the left elbow, and raise the right arm up towards the ceiling. using an exhalation to extend that right arm alongside the right ear and turning the gaze up towards the ceiling. Let's remember to keep breathing here. And after 4 full breaths here, we'll turn to look towards our left palm. Inhale to press the left palm into the mat so that we can come back to center. Let's inhale to lift the arms up towards the ceiling. And as we exhale, we'll bring both palms down to the right side and turn over to face them so that we can come into our Adho Mukha Svanasana or downward facing dog. Here we want to make sure our arms are active. The shoulders are pushing away from the mat rather than sinking down towards the floor. And then keeping the hips lifted, let's walk our feet forward towards the palms to come into a full forward fold or Uttanasana here, keeping the knees soft. So you can bend the knees as much as you need to relax the spine. And then with those soft knees, we're going to roll up one vertebrae at a time to come all the way up to a standing position. From here, we're going to roll back down, but this time, when we reach the chest area, the thoracic region, we're going to pause. We're going to take a full breath here again, making sure that our thoracic spine is still mobile. And then with the next exhalation, we'll continue our roll down to come all the way down to the mat. Here, let's inhale to come up into a half Uttanasana, Ardha Uttanasana, where our spine is parallel to the mat and we're tucking the chin in. And as we exhale, we come into a full forward fold again. We inhale to initiate from the chest to come into our Ardha Uttanasana. And we exhale to soften the knees, fold forward completely. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhaling, initiating the movement from the sternum to lift up into a parallel spine, a straight spine, and exhale to release back down to the mat. The last time we inhale for a half lift to tuck the chin in so that the back of the neck is in line with the rest of the spine. And then we exhale for our Uttanasana. And from here we inhale to lift up into chair, Utkatasana. If you'd like, you can bring your palms together and twist to the right side. So here I'm using the left elbow to push against the right thigh to go a little bit deeper into the twist. And open up the arms to go from floor to ceiling if you'd like, or just stay with your palms in Anjali Mudra. We'll inhale to come back to center and exhale to repeat this on the other side. So this time my right elbow is pushing against the outside of the left thigh. As much as possible, I'm going to try to push my sternum, twist it so that it's facing the left side of the room. I'm going to inhale once again to come back to center and exhale back into my forward fold. And then I just step my feet back a little bit so that I can bring my knees down. You might also have to adjust your palms so that there's a good enough space between your palms and knees. And then let's all drop our chest down towards the mat for our Anahatasana. Let's try to keep our elbows active so our arms are extended, the elbows are off the mat. We're opening the chest out here, stretching the armpits, getting a small extension in the spine while making sure our hips are still above the knees. And after 4 breaths here, let's lift ourselves back up and sit in Vajrasana. In case Vajrasana is not comfortable for you, feel free to sit in a comfortable cross-legged position. Here we're going to take a few minutes for a short pranayam exercise. We're going to be using our right ring finger and thumb to close our left nostril and the right one. We're going to start by inhaling from the left nostril and exhaling from the right. And then we're going to inhale from the right and exhale from the left. We're going to do 4 complete circles of this. Each cycle begins with inhaling from the left and it ends with exhaling from the left. The 2 fingers between our ring finger and the thumb can either stay extended, placed at the center of our forehead, or they can be curled in if that's comfortable. As much as possible, we're going to try to steady the breath, slow it down, and elongate it. And when we're done with 4 complete rounds, we can relax our palms, relax the breath, and try to let the breath come back to its normal state, its normal uncontrolled state. And then we'll bring our palms together, rubbing them to generate some warmth, and using that warmth to cup our closed eyelids, massage our face, and any other part of the body that needs that warmth right now. Thank you.